Hi, so welcome back to my channel. I have a little haul and some things that I've accumulated recently, and also some things I've made. So that's what I'm going to be showing today. We'll start with the yarn. So first thing I got, well actually let me say, there was a sale at Joann's and I did a little bit of online shopping and then picked it up in the store. And when you do that, you get, I think it's 20% off more when you do a pickup. So I did that to get that deal. So first, I got this Big Twist value yarn. It is just in brown and chocolate brown, and I've been needing brown recently. So most of these things are just me getting colors that I didn't have because I don't like to run to the store every day. So then I got this green. It is called Forest Green. I really like Big Twist yarn. It's like the cheapest and has the most yardage, so that's why I get it. And then I got this red. It is Varsity Red. I got this tanny color. It is called Cream. And I got this one because I needed more skin tones for like dolls and stuff. And so that one. Here is another brown, and this color is called Taupe. This one is a different brand, but it's called Basic Stitch Lion Brand, and I had never tried this before because it's expensive. It's like $6.99, and there's only 185 yards, whereas this one has 380 yards. And let's just say, online, I didn't look at the yardage, so I thought these were like comparable. This one on the sale that I got was, I think it was $2.99, and then these were $2.49. And so I was like, like almost 50 cents off. So I was like, let's get this one. Ended up hating this yarn. I'm still gonna use it, but like, I don't like yarn that's shiny. Like, I really don't like it. I think it just looks, I don't know. I don't like it. But this yarn is shiny. And also, when it's not on sale, it's like $6.99. So, and it's not even very good. It's splitty, it's shiny, and it's kind of thin for a 4-weight. So that also affects me. So this one, let's see what the color is. Russet Heather. And it's actually a really pretty color. But this was another one that I needed brown, and I also needed more skin tones, so I can use this for like dolls and stuff. So I got this one, and the name is Clay. So yeah, another kind of, I thought this was more skin tony. It's kind of more peach looking at it, but I think it will still work for a skin tone. So yeah, there we go. And then here is, let's see, Baby Blue. And here is another Big Twist. It's called DK Coral. And this one, I actually have a project in mind. I'm gonna tell y'all that later. But yeah. And then I actually already made a project with these. So I'll just show y'all. This one is called Lemonade. And this one is just white. so that's why they're kind of wonky. So let me show y'all next the project that I made with those. This little guy, he's really cute. Okay, so let me talk a little bit about him. So this is a little pufferfish, and he has this little open mouth, and I've done this before, like I've done an open mouth before, but it didn't turn out looking very good, and I'm glad this one turned out good. So this pattern came from the book Curious Crochet Creatures, and I have to say I really like this book. I got it from Joann's, and I'll show y'all that book a little more later, but this little guy is super cute. He has a little tail fin, and he has 2 little side fins. And the only thing that I did differently in the pattern is his eyes. I was just ready to get him done and stuff, so I just did normal safety eyes, but in the pattern he has like crochet little rings around it, and I'll show you all that. But this guy, I figured he would take a long time because of his little spiky things, and it really wasn't that bad, but like I'd make him again. Like, it wasn't terrible. So yeah, there's he is. Okay, so now I will show you all this book. So I got this from Joann's. It was, I think, 30% off of books. And I saw this, I think it was on Instagram, and I had been wanting it, and when I saw it in Joann's, I was like, yeah, I need to get it. So I'll show y'all, I'll first show y'all the pufferfish that he is, and I'll make sure that I don't show the pattern. So here is the pufferfish. Hopefully y'all can see. See how he has like little things around his eyes, and I didn't do that. But yeah, I made that with the 2 basic stitch things. So he is a little bit shiny, but honestly, I minded it more when I was crocheting him, but like, he actually looks fine. So yeah. The other ones that I like a lot is the Crocodile. He's big, and I started him already. So I'm making him with this Craft Smart yarn from Michaels in the shade Ivy, and so far I've gotten this done. And so it's his tail, and then it's starting to go into his body. So I got a good bit of him done, and then let me show you a couple more that I really like. So I didn't know what this was until I looked up a picture on Google, and I'll pop in like a little picture of what it looks like in real life, but he is so cute. Okay, so this is called the Mary River Turtle. And apparently these are only found in the Mary River in Australia. So I'll put a little picture of him, and yeah, and then I also really want to make the little orangutan. He's really cute. So yeah, this book has a lot of pictures, and I really like the size of it because it's longer and it can fit more information on one page, so you don't have to like flip. But yeah, I really like that. Now that we're on the topic of books, I will show you 2 other books that I've gotten. I think I got them last month. But yeah. So the first one is called My Crochet Animals. And I really like the photography in this one. like, let me show a few. So the beginning of the book has like, they're like staged. So like, it shows you all the little things that you can make, but they're all in like settings. So like, you can make these. They're little pigs. Like, look how cute. They're kissing. And then they have a page of all of them. So let me show this. So there is a bear, a raccoon, a fox, a moose, a wolf, a koala, a panda, a pig, and then some bunnies. And then they also have a backpack. So let me just show y'all. And I haven't made a pattern from, I haven't made anything from this book. So I don't know how it's written or anything, but I just think these are really cute. So I got this from Amazon. And then the next book I got is also from Amazon, and it's called Cute Amigurumi. It's called Cute Amigurumi Animals, and it looks like this. And the reason I got this one was because they have patterns that have like fabric that you like sew on, and I thought that was really interesting. So look at the little bird. And he has like little fabric wings. So let me show some that I like from this book. So first we have this little cat, and he's cute. He has little, I'm gonna try not to show the pattern. He has little shorts on that are fabric. This one is really cute. It's a goat. And he has a little bow tie that's fabric. And I thought he was really cute. And then there's these little guys. I think they're little dogs. But they have like little fabric collars. So yeah. This was from Amazon, and I'll link it down below, all the books that I got. Okay, so now I'll show you just a random thing that I made this week. And I have been inspired by Llama Mama Kayla to make some things for the fair in September. And I've never done this before, but I have wanted to. And I was like, why not? So I have looked through some categories that I think I would be able to put stuff in, or be interested in putting things in. And so the first category I have made something for is the crochet toy category. And so I was like, okay, let me crochet a little baby doll for like the toy category. I made this little baby, and it has little hair on top, and its little headband, two little eyes, and then I put some blush on its little cheekies, and it's like little swaddle, and then it goes like this, boom, baby. Okay, so it's just literally like a ball, and the little blanket is just a granny square blanket. So this is gonna be for the toy category in the fair, and then after I'll probably sell her. So yeah. Okay, the last thing before the most exciting part, in my opinion, okay, is so I have these little eyes that I also got. These are 6mm, just little eyes. And then these ones I thought were really cool. Let me actually take them. Look how cool these are. They look like real eyeballs. The only problem, okay, there is 3 pairs of them. The only problem is I don't know what to make with them, because they look so realistic. I don't want to like use them for the wrong project, and also it has to be fairly small because they're only 10 millimeters. So yeah, this is the most exciting part. So I have been watching, her name is KS Mom Crochets, and she recently got these vintage patterns from eBay that are they're called Lollipop Lane, like the line of them, and the maker is called Dumplin Designs. And oh my gosh, they are freaking adorable. And I've made 3 of them so far, and I'm kind of obsessed with them. And yeah, so the first one I made is freaking so cute. Okay, her name is Cherry Jubilee, is the name of the pattern, and she is so cute. Oh my gosh, look how cute she is. Okay, so basically what you do is you have to get these doll heads that are 4.5 inches, I think. They're 4.5. And then it comes with like these little hands too, in the same package. And so look at the little face, and then the little hands. So basically, okay. You can use any 4.5 inch head, but for whatever reason, I don't know if it's just because it was more common a long time ago that people would need 4-inch heads. I don't know, but I haven't been able to find very many like modern, like cute looking heads. So I've been having to go on eBay and like look through the old one, the vintage heads, because there's nothing that's cuter than this thing. I have checked and there's not. Like, they are just adorable to me. Okay, so let me talk about this. I made this in a day. Okay, let me say, she's supposed to have a little basket of cherries, but the cherries looked like they would take forever. And so I didn't make her basket. But now, I'm gonna tell you just a second. I'll show you in just a second. The cherries actually don't take that long, and I know because of different pattern. So I'm gonna go back and make her a little basket because it's so cute. But yeah, so she has a little hat on, like her little beret with like a little cherry tie. And then she has a collar on, and then her little dress. And then she has like an under ruffle dress. And then she has little bloomers on. And they have like little bow ties, little bloomers under there. And she's supposed to have little cherries on her shoes too, but I didn't do that. And I added little bows on her hands. So yeah. Okay, so that was the first one I made. Her name is Cherry Jubilee. And then the second one, no, this one's the second one. So the second one I made, what's his name? Blueberry Muffin. Okay, look how cute. This is Blueberry Muffin. Okay, so he has this little hat on. It's like a little straw hat. And he has little blueberries on his hat. And so the reason why I was gonna say, I made this one first and I was like, the cherries are gonna take forever, like the basket, but it's literally made the same way as all these blueberries right here, and that didn't take long. So I'll be able to make the cherry basket. And so he also has a little collar, and then little overalls things, and little bows on his feet, and then his little blueberry muffin. Okay, it's kind of weird looking, but we're just gonna ignore that. And he has little blueberries in his muffin, and I just like hot glued that thing on. So, and I also made this in a day. I made these 3 days in a row. So it was this one I banged out, this one I banged out, and then the next one I banged out. This one, what's his name? Like Peppermint or something. Peppermint Lane, Peppermint Crunch, Peppermint something. Okay, So this one I added my own little twist to. Okay, so he comes with like this little peppermint in his hand, and I hot glued it, but it fell off. So let's just pretend that it's in his hand. But this is the little peppermint. The pepper, what are these called? Candy canes. Oh wait, is his name Candy Cane? I don't remember. Okay, anyways, okay, so he, little hat on, he has red hair, and he has his little, collar, and then he also has like on like little bloomers, and yeah, little feetsies. So my own twist was that I made these little peppermints. I got some clay, baked them, and then painted them. And so here is one. And then on his hat, I had some like plastic laying around, and I thought, how cute would that be if I like made it actually look like a little twisted up peppermint and like his hat. So like that looks like a real peppermint. So yeah, I made it look like a real peppermint. So yeah, he's cute. Okay, so let me actually say, at first I was like, okay, it's like a whole doll, right? But it's not. So they just have heads and arms, or not even arms, like they're not arms. They're just like little hands, and you crochet an arm, you crochet a leg. So it's literally like crochet with stuffing in it, like it's not a leg. And the body is like this little potato, and I'll put a picture, bing. I'll put a picture right there of what it looks like, and it looks really funny. Like they literally just look like head potatoes. But yeah, so there we go. There's those. Okay, so this is when, so when I saw that video, by KS Mom Crochets, I was like, okay, I need to order some, but they're kind of pricey because they're vintage, more pricey than like a modern, you know, doll head that's not as cute. So I ordered just 4 of them, and I got a deal on it, Etsy, and got them about a week later and had 4. So then I crochet, I was like, okay, I get sidetracked a lot. So I was like, I'm probably not even gonna make, I'll probably make 1, but not a lot. Even though I really wanted to, I get sidetracked. But then the first day came, crocheted this. Then the second day came, crocheted this. Then the third day came, crocheted this. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm running out of heads. I only have 1 more. And so I started freaking out. I was like, okay. So then I was like, I need more money and I need it now.
It's my money and I need it now.
And so I was like, okay, I'm not gonna order any from Etsy now because I need to start like looking around and seeing if anybody like wants to buy some stuff, because I also sell my crochet items. So I was like, okay, let me make some money and then I will order those, so it will be like a little reward. So I did that, and about a week later I ordered more. So that's what I'm about to show you. And so this box came with some doll heads in it. Okay. I really recommend going over to KS Mom Crochet's video because she goes through all of them. Like, she has the physical patterns from eBay. I have just the PDF for the ones that I've made because if I bought the physical patterns too, it would be like so expensive and I can't do that. So I have been just buying the PDF from eBay and it's cheaper because it's just a PDF. Basically there's two lines I'm pretty sure. I've done some research. I've done the deep dive into these things, and I have a list of all of them because I'm gonna check them off as I make them. So, basically, there's 2 lines. One line is called Lollipop Lane, and that's the ones that these are from. The second one is called Cupcake Corner, I think. Yes. Actually, no, there's 3. I have it written down. Then the next one is called Candy Capers. So there's 3 lines. Okay. So I was like, okay, let me add up all of these and total them up and see how many heads I need. And I ended up needing 27 heads. And that was just from the ones that I wanted to make. Like, there's some that kind of, they're a little creepy to me. Like there's some, I'll put in picture. There's some that have like no legs, and like I'm not really into that. Like, he kind of looks like he got bit by a shark or something. I don't know. I'm not gonna make those. I'm just gonna make the ones with legs and the ones that I really like. Oh, okay. This one's name is Peppermint Stick. So if you want to find him, his name is Peppermint Stick. Okay. So the thing is that all of them have different colored hairs. And I saw this guy on Etsy and I was like, I just want to buy one big lot and, you know, be done with it. And also it's cheaper with shipping. So I bought one big lot, and this is where my creative side came out. Okay. So I was like, well, because I have also the hair colors written down for all of the ones that I need. And the ones in the lot don't match up with the hair colors. So I had this idea. Since their hair is just yarn and their hats are on, and also I hot glued his hat so it would stay on. The other 2 I didn't, but this one I needed to hot glue. So some of them are gonna have hot glue hats. So, and all of them do have hats. So it's gonna be covered up anyway. So I can just make little wigs out of yarn in the colors that I need. So like okay, this is where it gets a little iffy. I'm either gonna tuck their actual hair back or just chop it off. I don't know. I feel like that is not good because they're like old. But like, I don't know. Anyways, so I'm gonna show y'all all of the ones that I got. And so right now I have 17 heads. Okay. So here is a yellow one. And see, they just come in, well, so they come in like little packages like these, and it's the head and then the 2 hands, and it's literally like just a head and hands. So here is brown hair, and all of these. Okay, I can't hold them up all, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 brown hair. And then I have yellow hair. And then, okay, I don't know if these are made by the same people as these heads. I haven't been able to figure that out. No, I don't think they are. But they're 4-inch doll heads, and they look super similar. So I don't know. Well, this one does. This one's like the same style. Okay, so this one has black hair. Like it's the same style and everything. So this one has yarn hair, but this one doesn't. So, but that's fine because I was gonna make their hair different anyways. So, yeah, she's really cute. Her little nose is adorable. And then this one has dark brown hair. Here is this dark purple hair. And then I have a pink hair. And then I have 2 more blue hairs. And I ran into a problem because one of them doesn't come with hands. One of them doesn't come with hands. So I'm gonna have to crochet little hands for one of them. But yeah, so once I get done with these, I'm gonna reevaluate if I want to make more, because there's 27 in this list and I have 16, 17, 18, 19. So yeah, and I've also told myself I am not selling these little babies. Like, they are just so cute, and like I'm gonna have like a shelf with them like all lined up and like just staring at you. So that, okay, and then this is where I really started to spiral. So after that, I was like doing some more digging. I was like that little cat meme where it's like on the computer. And so these are the 4.5 inch heads. There is also, I think 3.5 inch heads. Those ones I'm not like super interested in because they're kind of similar to those, and I already have a bunch of them. And so, but then this is where it got crazy. I was looking around and I found more patterns with these heads, like this style of head, but like big ones. So I think they're like I think they're 5.5 inch, but like for whatever reason, I don't know, this is like physics or something, math, they look like significantly bigger. Like, I don't know if they actually are 5.5 inch, I don't know, but they're bigger. And I want a big one, but like I've also found that it's hard to find the big ones. I don't know if it was because they made less of them and people don't like them as much or something, but I've only been able to find 2 on the whole entire internet. Like, literally, I've looked everywhere and I've only been able to find 2. So like I need to jump on that right now. But I'm trying to get some more orders out the door, because these are like my own things of like, this is me time. And these are for me, so like I need to get what I need to get done first, and also the money to like get the big ones. So I'm gonna get those, and then on the other end of the scale, I found some mini ones. Like, they're like this big, and they have full bodies. Like, they have little booties. Like, I'll put a picture right here. And they are so cute. And also those are kind of more rare. Like, I can't find any more. I've been able to find maybe like 6 of them. And I need all 6 from the old internet. So I'm gonna get those. And I found some patterns for the little ones, and I found some patterns for the big ones. So I'll put some pictures right here of what they look like. So yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you, this is the last part. I'm gonna tell you the ones that I'm really interested in making. So the first one is probably gonna be my next one that I make. Her name is Peach Taffy. Picture. And that's what I was gonna use this for. Yeah. So I think this will be a good color. And I was thinking there is a category in the fair that is called doll dress crochet. So I think that I'll do hers because it's pretty big and like fluffy. So I think I might put her in the fair. in that category too. And then the second one that I'm really interested in making is called Oatmeal Cookie. Here's a picture of her. And I really like her because she has her little bonnet with like little oatmeal cookies on it. That's cute. And then the last one is called Grape Jelly. Okay, all of these I'm really interested in making, but like those are like my next that I'm popping out. So her name is Grape Jelly and she's right here. So yeah, but I would go over to KS Mom's Crochets. I'll link her in the description so y'all can go watch her video. She has like the actual physical things of all of them. And yeah, that's all. Thank you for coming and watching my video and letting me talk about all my stuff. Bye!